products.
Yes, I would request you to stay on with us as we also take a look at some more details ahead of this announcement by the Prime Minister. Now, in a major boost for consumers, the GST 2.0 reforms effective tomorrow, that is September 22nd, have slashed tax rates to 5% and 18% on essentials such as electronics and vehicles. Top companies are now passing on the savings. ITC and Hindustan Unilever are cutting prices on soaps, biscuits and jams, with Kisan Jam dropping rupees 20 per 500-gram pack. In automobiles, Maruti Suzuki offers up to rupees 1.29 lakh off on models like Brezza, while TVS, Mahindra, Tata Motors, Hero MotoCorp, Honda, Yamaha, MG Motor and JSW Motor announced reductions on cars, two-wheelers and EVs. Now, more firms including LG and Samsung may follow. Now, let's in fact take a look at the companies reducing these prices. So, of course, we have been seeing these cuts ahead of the reforms expected tomorrow. So, we will now in fact take a closer look at some of these price cuts. One of course is ITC Limited. Full GST benefits on soaps, noodles, biscuits via price cuts or increased quantity. So, a major move by ITC. Of course, you may either get rate cuts or quantity being increased on items such as soups as well as food items like noodles and biscuits. So, that is ITC. Another is Hindustan Unilever, where price cuts on products like Kisan Jam, that is rupees 20 of 500 grams, and personal care items. So, this move by Hindustan Unilever for personal care items as well as Kisan Jam as well. Maruti Suzuki now up to rupees 1.29 lakh off on cars, SUVs, for example, Espresso and Brezza. So, those are the models where we are in fact seeing rate cuts of over 1 lakh as well by Maruti Suzuki. So, these are some of the products where we are going to be seeing rate cuts, and some companies have of course already started this process as well. So, we will in fact take a look at some more rate cuts. TVS Motors Co has initiated price cuts on two-wheelers, boosting accessibility for upgrades. So, two-wheelers are also seeing a price cut, major move by TVS as well. Companies have already begun announcing these cuts. Mahindra, the price reductions on vehicles and parts described as transformative for affordability and demand. Of course, a very transformative move as well. So, these are some of the companies which have already begun the process ahead of the reforms that will come into effect tomorrow. I also have now Mr. M.K. Agarwal, economist, joining me on the broadcast. Sir, thank you for joining us. We are taking a look at this process, this next gen GST reform that has already been initiated. What are you expecting out of the Prime Minister's speech today? Is he expecting to go more into detail about this entire process, this entire rollout that is going to be set into motion tomorrow?
Yeah, in fact, the Prime Minister's address to the nation after the Red Fort announcement that GST should be brought down, and it was brought down on 3rd September. So within 5 weeks, it is getting implemented from tomorrow. That is just less than 11 hours now. It is getting to be implemented fully. The thing is that Prime Minister is coming here on air just to educate the people and educate the suppliers that they should conform to the GST Council announcements, because he's not going to say directly that thing most likely, but definitely he will, his speech will be prompting others that they are providing the relief to the public, that is the consumers, number one. Secondly, he is going to tell that what is his strategy for future type of growth in the Indian economy, because this GST reform is not simply a tax cut. This is a major strategic move forward for making Indian economy stronger, and definitely it is going to reduce the inflation by around 0.7 percentage point. So I believe that this is a great relief. More than the tax relief, it is going to be reduced rate of inflation. Plus, it is going to boost our exports, because major items have witnessed reduced GST by on an average around 10 percentage point. So I believe that this will reduce the cost of the exporters. So they will be having greater advantage to export more in a very you can say unstable global economic scenario. So I believe that Prime Minister is going to capitalize on this situation for the Indian economy.
Well, of course, sir, I would request you to stay on with us as well. I also